Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. So recently, I spoke in another video I put out about purchasing a Phoenix Stingray 2 fixture. I actually had returned it because I was essentially just buying it to try it out, see if it might be worth the purchase in the future, and it looked okay. I don't know if anyone can tell, but so I recently saw it again on sale. It's on sale currently right now on Amazon for $61. So I was like, well, maybe I'll purchase it again and try it out again. So it was around $65, which is a pretty good price. It was almost $20 cheaper than it normally is. It was actually cheaper than when I bought my original Stingray fixture. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but the fixture is significantly brighter. Going on that, I'm still not entirely sure if it's worth it or not. So I tend to see almost maybe it's hard to see on cam, but like this weird glare in certain areas of the tank with the fixture. And I don't really notice it when the original fixture is there. So I don't know, it has this weird glare hazy effect, which I'm not really a fan of. My wife also told me, of course, she hates how bright this light is. It is pretty bright compared to the other one. So I don't know. I'll see what I'm gonna do with it. It's the joy of Amazon, being able to return stuff. So recently, I gave pretty much most of the rest of my White Clouds to my dad. The standard White Clouds anyways. I have a few of them left. There's a couple there. Where's the other one at? I don't know. I have 3 of them left. Yeah, I'm super jealous of his tank, how good it looks. I mean, simplicity-wise, white sand. For some reason, his standard White Clouds look really good. They look better than mine do for some reason. Don't know why. I'm guessing it has something to do with the temperatures and possibly the lighting with the substrate. I don't know though. But if I could get my White Clouds to look like that, I think I would rehome all these gold ones, and I would get about another 15 of them or so to add to the 3 that I have, and I would just roll with that for a while. And the cherry shrimp, keep it more in the I can't talk. Lighter side of stocking. I thought about trying to maybe get some Cory cats recently, so maybe I could have something to kind of, root along the sand here, maybe kind of kick it up a little bit here and there. But I don't. That's the problem with having cherry shrimp. You don't know what will eat the cherry shrimp. I'm guessing some of the Cory cats will eat some of the cherry shrimp. So I kind of vetoed that idea. Speaking of cherry shrimp, I also did give my dad a bunch of my cherry shrimp. I mostly gave him the wild type ones, because that's what some of these clear ones are, evidently. The Neocardinia species, evidently in the wild, they don't really have color. They're kind of a brownish or clear color. Cherry shrimp and just in general Neocardinia colorful shrimp are kind of bred to look like that, from what I read. It's kind of interesting. Man, my tank is dirty. I gotta get in here and wipe this down. But yeah, everything is going well in the tank. I'm still mulling over possibly upgrading to a 55 gallon at some point. Maybe I'll do that if I do it at the end of this year. I don't know if I want to or not. I think it'd be both a good move and a bad move. You've heard my other points about it before, but it's mostly kind of a change thing for me. I still don't know how the hell I got this scratch here on the inside of the friggin' tank. Inside the tank, not the outside, inside. Very strange. You guys see some of that glare almost? Some of the standard white clouds. Oh, all three of them together. So I don't know if they're stressed out or not, considering there's technically only three of them. But I mean, because I have the golden ones, they're, you know, the same species in actuality. They're just different colors. So I don't know if that matters or not. I'm assuming it's probably fine. I thought about tearing down this tank and adding a bunch of new white sand like I put in my dad's tank. And changing it up. Getting rid of all the golden white clouds and adding a bunch of regular white clouds. It sounds like I'm white cloud crazy, doesn't it? But honestly, I just like them. They're hardy fish. I like the way they look. I've had a lot of these guys going on. Some of these guys I've had for over 2.5 years. Well, around 2.5 years, I should say. One of the first fish that I first started really liking a lot when I got into the aquarium hobby was white clouds. I used to have a 20 tall, which I had at one point with standard white clouds and gold white clouds in it. And that was back in around 2011, 2011, I think. So that was a long time ago. And my biggest gripe with possibly upgrading to a 55 gallon tank would be the height of the friggin' tank. You know, it would not be easier to clean, and it would not be easier to light. So in other words, I can get away with this original Phoenix Stingray fixture that I've been using for years on it, or on this tank, okay? On a 55 gallon, I would probably more than likely have to go with the Phoenix Stingray 2 fixture, because since it's brighter, you know, there'd be more water to penetrate through. I don't know what to expect out of the growth rate of plants. It might not even work. I don't know. Like I said in another video, or several videos, this is the first tank I've ever actually had any kind of growth on or any kind of success. See these all these plants here? You know they grow. And they grow slow. At least they do something. All my previous tanks, which I tried to always do a planted tank on, except for one of them, stuff would never grow. It would just turn to mush. So I'm guessing that's due to the height of the tank that I had at the time, the light fixture, and the substrate. I used to have my first ever huge tank was a 56 gallon column tank. It's made by Marineland. I got it on sale years ago for the entire setup for $220 for stand, the lids, and the tank. It may have came with a light. I can't remember. It would have just been a shitty light anyways. But I was pretty happy with that price considering it came with everything. And I had that for a good long while. I don't know, about maybe 8 to 9 months before I finally got tired of it because of how tall it was. It was 24 inches tall. So, even though actually that was the only other Planet tank I ever had that actually had any kind of success. Surprisingly, a 24-inch tall tank, I had it set up with Eco Complete and a lot of Rotella, Indica, and Crips, much like this here. And ironically, for a lot of the time, it had white clouds. Yeah, it was a weird sized tank though. It was excuse me. Sorry, it's about 12 o'clock at night. I'm kind of beat. Yeah, the tank was 30 by 18 by 24. So pretty much the same length as a 29. Yeah, it had the length of a 29 and the depth of a 40 breeder, with the height of like a 65 gallon. So, but I eventually, like I said, I got kind of tired of it and I sold it. After that, I went to a 40 breeder for a while there. This is when I lived at my dad's house. Yeah. I've had lots of tanks over the years. I'm actually considering making a separate video about that, about different tank sizes. And then a video for my favorite tank sizes, actually. I don't know if I would combine it into one video or what. Kind of like a top 5 kind of thing. I kind of like that idea, doing top 5 like I did the top 5 fish video. My top 5 favorite fish. Top 5 favorite tank sizes. I don't know. I'll mull it over. I think that's about it. No, I've rambled long enough. Peace out.